Welcome back to another episode of Forex Tech Magazine. This is your host, Lewis, and I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Monday, January 14th, 2019, and we are almost halfway through the month of January, and hopefully you've been able to make some trades. Hopefully you've been able to be profitable with the trades that you've made. If not, then hopefully stay tuned, and we might be able to give you some suggestions and some ideas and some tips that may turn your January around or make your January even better than what it's been thus far. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and knock out that disclaimer real quick. The disclaimer goes a little something like this: any and all information given to you or shared with you by Forex Tech Magazine should be considered to be for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing that we share with you should be considered to be investment advice. If you are in need or searching for investment advice, then our suggestion to you would be to seek out the assistance of a licensed uh, investment advisor. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into why you came here in the first place, and that is to do some trades. So let's look at what we got here. First thing we're going to start off with is the Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. Tonight, probably going to be a little quick. Just because of how the markets are behaving at the moment. So anyway, if we look at this particular pair, this could be a potential buy opportunity. I would caution anyone getting into any Great Britain pound pair at the moment because there's supposed to be a vote, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow on this pair. And that could definitely put a huge U-turn or continuation into the market. So be extremely careful if you're going to trade this pair. But you can see here that as of last Friday, this pair did cross over into the buy side. And not only did it cross over to the buy side, price push up, it pushed back down and retest the downward trend. And then it pushed back off again going into Sunday. At the moment, it has, and I will repeat, it has hit that D extension, right? So here's your A-B swing, and which again, this is very tight here. The A-B swing, pull back, not even as shallow as the 2.3. Is a 2.3. I mean, it's a 0.236, right? But it did pull back, proceed to bounce back up again and hit that D extension. So that Fibonacci sequence is completed. So once you get a Fibonacci sequence that's completed, this thing could U-turn. So I would caution anybody from getting into this market right now. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff out on the social media, and people were going in and taking positions. I personally think that if you're taking a position right now, you're just gambling, right? You're just hoping that something's going to happen. Maybe you got an inside track. Maybe you know something. I don't know. This will make the markets very interesting because people are now, like I said before, taking positions and just don't know that to be the best thing at this time to do. As you can see, price completed a downward momentum. The question would be now, is price going back up or will price continue to go back down? I would wait until tomorrow. This is the Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar. Seeing a little congestion right here up around the support resistance zones. It's already made its completion down to the D extension. There's a little bit of a pullback. Could be a pullback. It could be a full-blown reversal. Won't really know until after that vote. And that's why I say today is going to be real quick because we're not really going to be looking at anything to try to take a position in anything. After tomorrow, that's when we'll probably, after that vote, that's when we'll probably be looking at taking positions in this market. Once again, this is Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. As you can see, price has made its way through the downward trend. Right, counter trend line is broken through it. would not consider it to be a buy just yet. Price broke through, came back, retested, pushed back up. Like it's coming back, try to test it again, and it may continue to push back up, but won't know for sure until tomorrow, after tomorrow. And that's what you're seeing right here. You're seeing a lot of people jumping back into the great Britain pound because they're feeling like something positive is going to happen. And you know what? They could be 100% right. This could be the first wave on a 6-wave move. But the only way to know that for sure is really going to be after the fact. And what I won't want you to do, and I won't want anybody to do, is just jump in early and get crushed by this. So this thing could push up or it could drop down. It did not look like finish the fib extension here. Right, it looks like they made a hard stop and proceed to push back up. So yeah, me personally, I would stay out of the great Britain pound pairs so I can just get further confirmation. And like I said, tomorrow it's gonna let you know. And here's the thing: this is the reason why you shouldn't have to feel like you got to jump out there ahead of the news cycle and be, because you don't know which way it's going to go. And there's going to be money to be made because you got to remember what's going to happen typically during any type of news event or any type of, information that's going to come out. You're going to get that initial push up, right? But then what's going to happen, price is going to pull back because people are going to sell off, right? People are going to sell off that, had maybe came in who had been sitting there for a while. Right, and now all of a sudden they made a profit, they hit their market, they're going to get out of there, right? Some people are just going to get out because, hey, I was lucky enough to make a couple of pips and I'm going to get out, right? As they're getting out, price is going to pull back. When price begins to pull back, then that's going to allow you to have another buying opportunity to get back in. So there should always be buying opportunities in the market, right? If price is going up, just like there's going to always be selling opportunities in the market if price is going down. So never ever feel like you have to get in right away or you have to be in there because you don't. It's just a reality. Here, definitely not looking to get in or anything like that. I will say this right here though. Price did finally hit the D extension for this one. All right, boom, boom, boom. We finally did that well. Midday Friday. Yeah. So that's good news. That's why I also look at a little bit of caution. So you see, price finally did finish that. So that's why you got to kind of, when you look over here, you got to also be cautious because price finished that Fibonacci sequence there, but it didn't finish it here, right? And it may come back down to finish that. You don't know just yet, right? Really important to see how this thing plays out. Really important to see how it plays out over the next 24. Next 24, 48 is going to be crucial. Next 24 to 48 is going to really be crucial with this particular pair. So just be cautious when you're trading it. Let's look at the Aussie US dollar. Well, actually, let's look at the Canada dollar first. This is the one I really want to be trading here shortly. So it's still downward trajectory. It's starting to like a U-turn a little bit, to be honest with you. If you look at this, like it's starting to be on the buy side of things, right? It's going up, all right? Um, that's a good question. Will it be on the buy side of things? Nah, it's still outside of that. But it does like it's starting to U-turn. Maybe get ready to start trying to form a cup, and maybe a cup with a handle where it kind of goes around, goes up, comes back down. So I don't know, it's something definitely to watch. It's definitely forming a pattern here of some sort. Um, how it executes or how it completes it is what's going to be um, what's going to be curious for this particular pair. Now remember, this particular pair here, you're not going to have much movement during the Asian market, or really probably even the European market. This right here is really going to come and play during the American market. That's when you're going to get your best moves out of this particular pair. So right now, it's just kind of just trending along. I would let it, don't worry about it. Let it continue to trend along. Come 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, that's when you start seeing more movement because that's during American hours. Now, of course, if you get some big swings in oil, then you definitely will get some movement in this pair. But other than that, this is kind of one of those quiet moments for pairs during these hours, and they're just kind of trading, just little market noise right now at the moment. All right, so here's the Australian US dollar, and man, almost hit our price target Friday. I mean, came very close to it. I think it was under 10 pips away from it, right there at it, and didn't hit it, right? Price then pulled back off of it, and it's kind of pulled back again today, stepped down again today, and now we're kind of pulling off of some lows here. So the question is going to be over the next couple of days, will we be able to hit that target? We really thought Friday was going to be the day that we hit that target, go ahead and crush this. But unfortunately, as you can see, that was not the case. We got close, but no cigar. And then, unfortunately, the economic information coming out of China was, not good. It missed, and so therefore, of course, more added pressure to push this pair down. But we'll see. We'll see. Seems to be that the 72, 0.72, whatever, is the key figure for this particular pair. So as long as we can cross back over it, it seems to be pretty positive, and people tend to be upbeat about it and believe they can push higher. As long as it stays below it, people think that it's going to go back down farther. One thing I will say about this particular pair, when we initially got into this trade, it was a very shallow pullback initially anyway. But so that's why we thought it'd have a lot more power, a lot more energy to get us to our target in a shorter period of time. Fortunately, it's kind of played out for a little while. Hopefully here within the next 48, 24, we should be able to get some type of push to get it up, right? Right now that puts us only for this particular account $22, so it's not much, but once again, this is something that's good because we're happy about that, because the ideal for this little small account is that as we put dollars in over time, we're going to use the compounding effect of compound interest to grow this account and to grow it exponentially, not linearly. All right. So it may take a little while starting out, but once it gets moving, we should really be moving, and you should really start seeing how that compound growth works. What I always talk about, and how it can really be effective for our account. At any rate, that's pretty much it that I have for tonight. Don't really have much. Like I said, not really much is going on tonight, so I don't really have much to really kind of come back and talk about. If you guys got any questions, hit us up. ForexTechMagazine at gmail.com or either at questions at ForexTechMagazine.com. Love to hear from you. If you got any pairs that you're trading and you just want us to kind of like look at it and give you our opinion about it, right? Not our advice, but our opinion. Definitely send that information in, and then we'll look at it and try to get back to you and tell you what we think about it. At any rate, guys, listen, I hope you guys have a great rest of your trading day. Be safe. Use your stop losses, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.